Morning Yuletiders. It's Christmas Day and very early in the morning I got up and we're going to go for a little tour today.
So this is the second half of the Christmas Day tour video, and in this episode we're going to cover Qatar Beach, Kharon Beach and Rawai Beach. And let's go and see what state they're in, although really I know already. Okay, come along.
Kharon Beach is the next one around from Patong, and here we can see O'Reilly's, which used to be an Irish bar. I've never been in there, but assuming it isn't owned by Indians, when it reopens again, when the lights come on, I'll pop in there. It's likely to be quite some time. Just a little bit further down the road towards Qatar, we have this abandoned resort, and this is just the general view up and down the road. You can see how many people there aren't here. And a bit further down the road towards Kharon, this complex is actually open and doing its best to look Christmassy. They've got a big tree outside and a few signs. And this is a big building site. They're making another brand new mega complex there. Good luck with getting people in to fill it. This must have been a great feature at one point. I can't remember it even back in the early days when it was going full strength, but it must have been a really nice boating river, lake and whatever, you know, but it's been in disuse for so many years now. It's such a shame. This is an interesting place. I've sometimes looked in here in the past. It kind of reminds me of how it was. This is just a little parade of shops that are lost in time, just been abandoned. This is an abandoned cafe with all the tables and chairs and stuff set out. This is all still part of the cafe, offering free Wi-Fi, but not anymore. Here we have a little bit more of it. Yeah, it's oh, there's the counter. Yeah, this is where you got served your food. And here we have a lost in time clothes shop. I've often seen these dummies here, still naked, still no costumes, all been taken away forever in the nude.
Okay.
Yeah, very evocative. They've been working on this place for some time, but you'd never know it to look at it. It's just typical Thai workmen. Dirt cheap prices, dead slow speed. This is 100 meters further on down the road. Same place really, same building. Well, we're still technically in Kharon Beach here, so let's go and have a look at the beach. And it is a very nice beach as well. This is more upmarket than Patong, and usually it's full of people, not by Patong standards, but right the way down here you'd see people, sitting in lounges with umbrellas and whatever. Not the usual parascending mafia and jet ski mafia here. It's just a little bit better than that. But look at that. That's deserted with a capital D, although very beautiful for it, I must admit.
So, Qatar Beach, an ideal opportunity to demonstrate that nothing is open and no one is here. Completely and utterly devastated. In my mind, this is the worst one of the beaches, and it used to be one of the best.
I took that last photo of the main road, sitting outside the now boarded up and derelict Dino bar. This photo was taken back in 1999, and we had a very nice dinner there. And here you can see Noi standing outside. Check out the sign with the yellow arrow on it. And here you can see the same sign with the same yellow arrow taken through the bars of the gated entrance. Anyway, time to get going and move on to Rawai Beach.
Okay, so we've arrived in Rawai Beach now, and this is about the best one. It's a very small beach compared to Patong and Qatar and Karon, but there's a reasonable amount of expats live here, I believe, so there's slightly more of this open, and you always get an impression during, after the lockdown when I've been coming here, you always get an impression that, something is going on. There's a couple of bars open, although I won't be partaking of that, but yeah, there's some life here, so let's go for a walk. I have to be careful I don't go arse over tit. I've only got my flip-flops on, and I've got a very nasty habit, drunk or sober, I've got a very nasty habit of stubbing my toes and hurting my feet and doing all kinds of nasty stuff like that, so I have to be very careful. But yeah, it's a nice beach. You got all the longtails parked out here. By rights they should be doing, trips around the bay and whatever, but a lot of these, I think they go, they go to the other beaches, Patong and whatever, and do trips, and they just kind of park these here overnight. This is where all the big speedboats are parked. Yep. Here we have Thai family in engaging in the Thai national sport, eating. But well, our national sport is drinking, isn't it? So shouldn't be too dismissive. Onward. So yeah, it's quiet compared to what it should be. It always looks a lot cleaner than some of the others, it's just better looked after, or better cared for. Anyway, let's carry on walking. Although the pavements leave a bit to be desired, you can see how concerned I am about my poor old feet. This is really seriously dangerous. As the tide is low-ish, it's easier to come and walk down here for a little bit. Just be careful I don't trip over the ropes. You know, I got a nasty habit of tripping up, bumping into things, making an ass of myself. I think it's part of the process of aging, but we don't want to admit to that. I love the water. I love it. Okay, there's a rope here, ready to be a trip line. Okay, you're over it. Good. It's a lovely day today. It's not hot. There's a breeze blowing, and normally with the iPhone's internal microphone, you know, this would be unintelligible, but well, you know, don't brag too much. Let's see what the outcome is. But yeah, I'm using the wireless mic, the Rode wireless microphone system, and it's produced really great results so far, knock on wood. There's like a muff on the microphone transmitter, and that seems to eliminate pretty well all of the wind noise, you know. So anyway, we'll see. It's one of the big speedboats. There's 3 outboards on the back of that. So let's see how many horsepower that adds up to. They are at least 200 each. 250 each. 750 horsepower. Well, that's not bad, is it? Can you imagine the investment in that? Sat around doing nothing. And in these, you know, these are all much of a muchness. This one's got 4 on it. That's 1,000 horsepower on the back of that. 1,000 effing horsepower. Holy moly. A bit overkill. I think, you know, it's, let's hang as many on the back as you can. I mean, 2, you know, you only need 2 at most. 2 of them might be dummies, but I doubt that they are. Love to hear the water lapping. It's beautiful. Anyway, carry on. I'm glad I got round this far, because Qatar and Caron are so freaking dismal and depressing that it's good to have this to finish off with, you know, to see that it's not all bleak. The beach is running out, so time to climb back onto the road again. Okay, so this is at the other end of this little strip. There is in fact another little section of Rahway just around that corner there, but it's not a beach, it's more of a, you know, a collection of eating houses and whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna, after Christmas, I'm not in any real state to go on mega walks. I need another couple of days to get this alcohol shit out of my body. It's going to take a while. I'm feeling a lot better today than I did yesterday even. And I suppose I ought to go full disclosure. It'll look as though this was actually shot on my Christmas Day walk, but it wasn't. It's now the 27th of December, and this is the first chance that I've had to get here. It's been kind of cloudy and rainy for the last couple of days, and I just haven't felt like it, you know. So but a lot more, not a lot, but more of this is open than the last time I came down, which is refreshing. I just see there are bars open. I promise I'm not going in any of them. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, COVID, thanks to the selfless criminal people that deal with immigrant labour. Thanks to them, COVID is now back again, and I think at least 2 of the cases have appeared back here on the island of Phuket. They're in quarantine now, but we just have to wait and see. You know, they've had well over 1,000 reported cases, all of which have been quarantined. So we'll just have to wait and see. But there's always a possibility that this lot could all get locked down again, and I just pray that that doesn't happen, you know. A, for my sanity, and B, for all these people's livelihood. Bad enough as it is. As you can see, they're really trying to grub out an existence here. Anyway, I'm making my way back to the bike.
Anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the Christmas Day tour. As far as I'm concerned, Christmas 2020 is over and done with now, and thank goodness for that. I just like 2020, I am glad to see the end of it. Bye bye.